Hello everybody, this is Ted. I'm going to go over how to download the Echo Personal Capture software and also show you how you can download final versions of your captures so that you can burn them to DVD or flash drives so that you can save them. So when I issue you a personal capture license, which has to be done prior to the download, I give you a link to the Echo server, and that's what you're seeing here. When you go to that page, it's going to ask for a login. Now, my login right now is an administrative login. Yours as an instructor is going to be the same as your Bronco Web login, so you won't have to remember another set of credentials. So log in with your Bronco Web credentials. At that time, you're going to see just the recordings that you've made, if you have made any already at all. Now, because I'm the administrator, I can see everybody's recordings, but you will just see your own. And so the first time you go here, obviously you're not going to see anything under the recordings area. Before we get into downloading the software, as long as we're showing you the server interface, I want to show you how you can download copies of your captures. If you take the mouse and hover over a given title, you'll notice that these little buttons show up. View Echo is the streaming full version, rich media version of the capture that plays in a web page. The MP3 is just an audio podcast version, and the M4V is the vodcast or video podcast version. So those are the three versions that it will simultaneously make of every capture that you do. Now, it also gives you the ability to edit the capture, but you can also do that in the personal capture software, and we'll show you that later in another module. And then over here you can download a zipped file of the Echo and then decompress it and save it to flash drives or to DVDs. So this is where you go to download copies of your lectures, and they are rather big files, so you have to give those time to download, and then you might be able to put anywhere, depending on the length of your class, from 3 to 6 lectures on a DVD. So you will need several DVDs if you have many more than that. Okay, so when you first come to this page to download the software, you won't have quite as many tabs up here, but you will have the one up here on the left that says Downloads. And if you'll click on that, you won't have all of these different options that I have, but you will have Echo Personal Capture for Windows 32 and Echo System Personal Capture for Mac. So depending on whether or not you have Windows or a Mac, you will click on the appropriate version here. It will download the product, and then your computer should automatically start decompressing the file. And if you're on a Windows machine, it'll go to the installation wizard and it'll walk you through the entire process. If you're on a Mac, it should decompress the file and run everything. The very last prompt that you should get is, do you want to go ahead and start the program? And if I were you, I would click on yes and go ahead and explore the program. So that's how you download the software, and that's how you would download final copies of your captures for saving for archival purpose. And with that, we will end this module.